Tether just printed another billion US dollars, and this could be used as additional buying pressure for Bitcoin. So make sure to watch this video till the end, because I will give an update on the very important CME gap, the price action of Bitcoin, and much more important stuff. I will give an update on my trade that is currently in more than 3,000 US dollars in profit, and much more important stuff here, because tomorrow we will have extreme big volatility, and in this video I will try to prepare you for this very important week in crypto. So don't forget to slap up that like button on today's update video. Can we once again slap up the likes back above 500? That will be absolutely incredible. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the content. Once looking at the CME futures chart for Bitcoin, we can currently see that we still have got a CME gap trading above us, and the CME gap is currently trading between 26.6k and 26.2k. I am expecting that this CME gap will be getting filled up over the course of this coming week here. Usually CME gaps, they tend to get filled up. Literally 98% of the times that Bitcoin creates a CME gap always gets filled up. So I wouldn't be surprised if this CME gap once again is going to get filled up here. Currently, if we're going to fill it up, we will be pushing back up towards 26.6k, and that will be definitely very bullish for Bitcoin. You can currently see it as well. The last times we created a CME gap for Bitcoin, it took us on a maximum 3 days before we were going to fill it up here. So that is definitely a very interesting thing to see. Furthermore, we can see that Bitcoin on the 4-hourly time frame is still clearly trading in a downtrend. We're creating lower highs, we're creating lower lows, and basically we're waiting for a potential reversal. And like we can currently see here, we're creating a falling wedge here. You can see it on the 4-hourly time frame, you can see it on the daily time frame. A falling wedge is a typical bullish bias reversal pattern. You can see that we first of all initially on the daily time frame were in an uptrend, and right now for the past few months we've been trading in a bearish trend here. Basically ever since we hit that $31,000, we went down for the past 60 days here. So there could be of course a trend reversal coming anytime soon here, but for me to call really a trend reversal back towards the upside, we need to see the top side of resistance getting broken. So that is really what I'm going to be waiting for. I am currently planning to long Bitcoin with a $1 million US dollar trade here. Currently my trade is only worth an approximately $140,000, like you can see above my head here, but I am trying to be building it up to a $1 million US dollar position. But I will only add more margin towards this trade if Bitcoin really goes another leg down here. I am not counting it out right now here, because on the 4-hourly time frame you can clearly see that Bitcoin is trading in a bearish trend here. So I wouldn't be surprised if we are going to see a lower low, and it wouldn't be all too big of a problem for my trade, since I am going to continue to dollar cost average in towards my trade as the Bitcoin price action continues to go down here. So that is definitely very interesting to be seeing right now here. I will keep my eyes wide open on the price action of Bitcoin, and like I've said for quite a while right now, if Bitcoin moves down to $24,000 or even $23,000, I am still going to add more margin towards my trade, because I personally think that this level right here, the 25 all the way down to $24,000, is a very important range to be looking at, and I personally think that this level is going to be providing a lot of support for Bitcoin, and that is why I will be continuing to be buying more Bitcoin and building up my position basically as Bitcoin goes down here in this trend. So that is very important to know. If you want to be following me with my trades here, I'm completely transparent with all my trades here. Don't forget to check out the YouTube channel, subscribe to the channel right now guys, because you will be staying up to date about exactly what I will be doing with this trade. I will give you guys every single day an update about what I will be doing with the trade, and if you're interested in trading yourself as well, you could do so on BitGet. BitGet allows you to trade without VPN, without KYC, so if you are interested in trading, BitGet is definitely the place to be here. I'm also currently trading this on BitGet, so if you want to get started in trading, don't forget to go to the link in the description, because then you will get first of all a free 15 US dollars, and on top of that you can claim a deposit bonus up to 50,000 US dollars. Furthermore, we can currently see that the Bitcoin price action is still creating a potential bull flag. We're creating this very important upward sloping support line, and if we were to touch this level, we need to come down to $25,000, and that will be once again a very good buying opportunity. So I will keep my eyes wide open if Bitcoin does fall down here to open up a new position on that level right there as well. And of course, I've said it for quite a while here, this is going to be a very important week, because tomorrow we will have the CPI data come out for Bitcoin, and then the day after we're going to have the FOMC meeting. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, smash up the bell notifications, because I will be live streaming both of these events, and I can tell you already there will be a lot of volatility on the market. So get ready for that here. Tomorrow and the day after are going to be extremely volatile. If we're looking at the forecast for tomorrow, inflation is set to drop 0.8% here, and that is going to be having a massive effect on all markets. So get ready for that. And the day after, we're going to get the FOMC meeting, and it looks to be that the Federal Reserve is going to stop hiking the interest rates, and they're going to go in with a pause and maybe even a cut at the end of this year. So it's going to be a very important meeting. It's going to be very important, first of all, where the inflation is going to come in at, because the consensus of the Fed meeting could change very quickly if inflation maybe comes in hotter than expected. So that is going to be very important to pay attention towards right now. Here on the weekly time frame, we can see that Bitcoin is still holding on towards that weekly EMA ribbon and that very important weekly support target. And if you're looking at the Bitcoin dominance, we're breaking bullish, and I'm going to still say it. My target for the Bitcoin dominance is 52%, and I'm expecting the Bitcoin dominance is going to increase in the coming days. You can see it already. Bitcoin was dropping and altcoins were suffering, and right now Bitcoin is bouncing and altcoins are not bouncing as strong as Bitcoin. So I'm expecting this trend to continue here for the Bitcoin dominance, though, where we are currently trading in, and I expect to see maybe a reversal around 52% here. So 52% is really the level where I want to really start getting into altcoins again here. But right now, I don't really think it's the time to be really going big into altcoins. So be on the high alert for that. From the previous bull runs, many people always say, oh, you have to be buying these altcoins in the bear market. No, the best time to actually buy altcoins is once Bitcoin is breaking its all-time high. So that is also what I'm going to do here. As soon as Bitcoin breaks back above $50,000, that is the point where I would scale massively into altcoins again here, because then the risk is most certainly lower than we are currently having. Because you can see all these altcoins like Solana, Cardano, they're still down like 50% from just approximately 2 or 3 weeks ago. So altcoins are still very risky. Be on high alert for that here, and be very picky with what you're actually buying here. Tether just printed $1 billion, and this could be used as additional buying pressure because Tether is buying up Bitcoin to have that as reserve, and that could significantly increase the buying pressure on Bitcoin. So be aware. So approximately 1 hour ago, they minted $1 billion in USD Tether from the Tether Treasury. So that is very important to know here. Another $1 billion in the market is going to get added as buying pressure, and that is actually very bullish. If you want to stay up to date about these things on real time, don't forget to follow me on Twitter as well, @RoverCRC, or you can just search Crypto Rover on Google. But there you can see all the important updates that we're giving about the market here as well. So another $1 billion will be getting added as buying pressure, and that is very bullish in my opinion. Furthermore, we can see that on the monthly time frame for Bitcoin, we actually broke the same downtrend we've broken in every single cycle. And like you can see, almost every single time we break this trend here, it was an approximately 1,000 days after the halving. Right now, it was also, once again, an approximately 1,000 days after the halving. And here in 2016, it was also approximately 1,000 days after the halving. And that just makes a lot of sense, guys. We're just once again seeing a similar cycle getting created, and it's just a very good opportunity for us to make use of this cycle. And look what happened every single time here, basically after we broke the downtrend. Here in 2016, we saw a small move towards the upside, but steadily moving towards the upside. Basically, that was what we were seeing. Here we saw, of course, a slight bearish trend here before once again reversing back towards the upside. We could maybe see something similar like 2019/2020, and right now there are two scenarios. We're maybe going to see some slight bearish relief, or basically almost no price action for Bitcoin, or we're going to see that steady move towards the upside. So I mean, in the end of the day, what we're currently doing is just preparing for the next bull run. The Bitcoin halving is only 300 days out here. It was 290 even. So the Bitcoin halving is coming closer and closer. Get ready for the next cycle, guys. I mean, this is the time to make your bank. This is the time to dollar cost averaging towards the market, because now you've got the opportunity to actually buy cheap. And usually once the market goes up, that is once everyone is telling you to be buying Bitcoin. But actually the best time to be buying Bitcoin is once no one is talking about it. So make sure to remember that always once you're going to be buying Bitcoin, never buy in towards the FOMO. Always buy once no one is talking about it. So thank you so much for watching towards this amazing new update video, guys. Another $1 billion is getting added in buy pressure for Bitcoin, and this is going to be extremely bullish. So thank you so much for watching. Tomorrow is going to be an important day here, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.